machine. Them leave us for water, but chop on a machine. Hey, I make it put our hands together so that we can fight them together. We are friends. We are the world, make a better day, so let's start giving. The choice we make, we're saving now all our issue. We make a better day, just you and me. We are the world. We are friends. We are the ones who make a better day, so let's start giving. There's a choice we're making. We're saving our lives. It sure will make a better day, just you and me. Don't be so this matters about me as I take my time and sing reality. In a struggle, they hustle, they muscle. Why some people they cannot all we need is a great nation, which is Biafra in our world today. All we need is to be free, freedom to enjoy our nationality. Waiting I see, now so me I use to talk them. Share as I talk them, now so you go understand them. Chukwuemeka is my backbone forever. If you like it, make it there, just not by the channel. We are friends. We are the world, make a brighter day, so let's start giving. The choice we make, we're saving now all our issue. We make a better day, just you and me. We are the world. We are friends. We are the ones to make a brighter day, so let's start giving. There's a choice we make, we're saving all our future. Will make a better day, just you and me. We are the world. We are friends. We are the world, make a better day, so let's start giving. The choice we make, we're saving now all our issue. We make a better day, just you and me. We are the world. We are friends. We are the ones who make a brighter day, so let's start giving. There's a choice we're making. We're saving our lives. It sure will make a better day, just you and me. See, when up in Nigeria, we be your friend. Them they carry our money at the area. Like no one know if we don't chop. All I want to let them know it works up. Hey, you got them it on our side. Everybody we want try go come.
As long as we come on air every evening, the whole world must listen. As long as we preach this very gospel, Chukwukika Abiyama must be with us. Therefore, without any further hesitation, we must proceed to offer every prayer to Chukwu Okike Abiyama who resided in heaven. Therefore, as we always commence, not from today, but from of old, our Father who art in heaven, Nanying kebine ligwe, ka aha gị dị nsọ, that your name may be hallowed by men, that we may bow at the mention of it, that we may offer every glory unto thee, that we may offer you every adoration and adulation, because there is none like thee. You fight our battles for us. Every blessed day you demonstrate through your kindness and your everlasting mercy that you are our Lord, our God, and our Creator. This evening we offer these your children unto thee all over this very planet that you created. They are listening across the entire 24 time zones on this very planet where they inhabit. They are listening to your gospel this very evening, this gospel of redemption, a gospel of hope, a gospel of restoration, a gospel of renewal, this very gospel of freedom, this very gospel of emancipation as only you ordained, that this very gospel must be preached, that mankind may be set free from the eternal damnation of the creation of the British. My goodness me, I want to remain in the spirit because we must worship heaven. We answer your name, O Lord of hosts. Everything about us is designed to offer glory unto thee. We have atoned for our sins last year. This very year we have not only atoned for our sins, we have spilled, we have shed blood, they have shed our blood. We have let our sacrifice be made unto thee. Even on the 30th of August, as we are being felled by the bullets of the enemy, by the workers of iniquity and of darkness, we remain very strong today to beckon upon thee, to ask you for your mercy and for your grace, to ensure that your kingdom is restored upon the face of the earth, that you can bring your healing hand to bear upon the life of those of them that you created for one singular purpose, purpose and that purpose alone, which is to worship you in truth and in every honesty. Is there any way that we have erred? Is there any way that our ancestors may have sinned? We confess before a congregation of the whole of humanity to ask you, oh Lord of hosts, to have mercy upon us. You must have mercy upon us. We have suffered enough. We have been subjugated enough. We have been tortured enough. We have been imprisoned enough. We did not do these people anything. Our only crime is to answer your name. Our only crime is to be born your children. Our only crime is to excel at everything that we place our hands into. Our only crime is to exhibit your glory and your blessing, which manifestedly is upon our lives every blessed day. That is why they want to kill us. That is why the British want to join those of them who don't know you to destroy your creation and your inheritance. You will not allow shame to befall your name. You will not allow the enemies to triumph over the lives of your children, because you created us to exist, to worship, to honor, and to praise you. That is exactly what we are going to do when this Biafra comes. It will come in truth and in every honesty, because we remain every blessed day whiter than white and whiter than snow. Is there any way that we have sinned that you cannot forgive us our trespasses, to enable us to fulfill your own word, which was spoken thousands of years ago, that instead of what you promised not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist. You opened your mouth to bless mankind to the coming of Yahweh Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Those words can never be in vain, because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace under our command. O Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Efiks and the Bibios, the Izon, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isoko. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy, because Biafra will come, and when it does, we will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, by the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra, that your will may be fulfilled in our time. All this we pray, all this we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you. He said, my name is Nnamdi Kanu. I am the leader of indigenous people of Biafra all over this very planet, I tell you. I lead indigenous people of Biafra IykeObed. So also do I command the armies of Biafra. They are fiercely loyal. They are loyal, I tell you, and doing the work that I expect them to do. I also direct Radio Biafra na Chineke, not through any power which I possess or any extraordinary knowledge, but by your grace, O Lord. By your grace, Chukwukika Biama. We honor you and we adore you. I know that some people listening, including the British, may not understand what we are doing, but there is nobody in Britain that answers Nwachukwu, the child of heaven. We do. Therefore, when we worship our Father, people should not try to be jealous. They should not feign ignorance or misunderstanding, because we are ancient people. We have been doing this for over 5,000 years and will continue to do so until the end of time.
Good evening, great Biafrans and wonderful people. And of course, this is how we are making an entry. Today is a Tuesday. And of course, the 19 days of August 2025, the year of our Lord. My name is Barrister Onuoha, and of course, it is late night with Barrister Onuoha. And of course, you are at no other place than Biafra Radio. This is where we at. And from here, we are reaching humanity all across the face of this planet they call Earth. The time, of course, standing here as 22:07 minutes, 7 minutes past 10 p.m. in the evening. And of course, if you are in Biafra land, it should be 7 minutes past the top of the hour, 9 p.m. in the evening. It does not matter wherever you are, but as long as it is saying, or your time is saying 7 minutes past the top of the hour, it means you are hearing the sound of my voice live and direct. Permit me to welcome you if you are joining us right now, wherever you are joining on this planet they call Earth, on the surface of the earth. We want to welcome you on this auspicious occasion because it is Biafra Radio, and this is where we worship Elohim. And this evening, of course, we will be bringing you a very important guest this night. I made a mistake, of course, when I was doing the poster. I actually said it is the principal officers of IykeObed Pretoria, but that is not entirely correct. The people that I'm bringing to you this evening is the interim national coordinator of South Africa. Let me repeat, interim national coordinator of South Africa and his deputy. They will be joining me this evening, and of course, they will be addressing Biafrans to the fullest. As you know, our convention, our peace convention, is fast approaching, and of course, it is upon us, happening in Cape Town. But the date, of course, will be communicated, and all the details that needed to be known will be communicated to Biafrans all around the world. It's going to be a great time and a great opportunity for Biafrans to come together, especially those in the southern hemisphere of South Africa. We will be gathering, of course, to bring this honorable family called IykeObed here in South Africa together. We need to make peace. We need to mediate. We need to come together and, of course, to salvage what they have destroyed, what is left of it. And that is what is going to happen in this peace and unity convention. And of course, as I am still waiting for the signal in order for me to connect our comrades who are standing by for me, we will, of course, take a quick break, and please don't go away because we will start in earnest without wasting much time. Please don't go away. I will be back before you know it.
1 to 5 and poker. It's M. Josh on the beat. It's time to break loose from the chains. It's time for our freedom. Africa. Cause we can never let them negotiate our freedom. No. Hundreds of years is gone. No. Africa will rise at the right time. And the time we're waiting for is right now. No one can hold the truth for a long time. Oh no. So stay awake. The sun is risen from the east. And the Messiah you waiting right here. And no one is gonna try to stop that. I can hear a great call for justice. Freedom. Let the sun rise. Freedom for Biafra. Freedom. Freedom the Kanu. Oh, song of salvation. Freedom. Let Africa rise. Freedom for Biafra. Freedom. Freedom the Kanu. Freedom the Kanu. Biafra. Free Nnamdi Kanu. Freedom Africa. White man fighting for self-determination is celebrated. Black man seeking for self-determination is the separatist and the terrorist. Yeah. When they kill a black freedom.
All right, welcome back once again. Biafra Radio is where you at, and we are live, we are direct, and I'm welcoming you. If you are joining, as you are joining, please try to invite others so that they can join us this evening, because we are about to start in earnest, and I'm about, of course, to connect with our guests this evening who are going to join us. And of course, as I said earlier, we are hosting the interim national coordinator of South Africa and his deputy. And of course, when they join us, they are going to introduce themselves. At the moment, I'm going to start to call them. Like I said, we welcome you this evening, today being the 19th day of August 2025, the year of our Lord. And of course, it is Biafra Radio. This is where you at, and we are. Mazi, can you hear me, please? Of course, it is Biafra Radio. All right. Please, if your listening is on, can you turn it off? If your radio is on, turn it off. Mazi, can you hear me? I don't know if you can hear me. Can you hear me, please? You are all muted. Can you unmute yourself, Mazi? Vitalis, unmute yourself, please. What is happening? Can you hear me, please? I am hearing the radio talking back of me. Please, if your radio is on, can you switch it off, please? I have no idea what is happening. Mazi Vitalis, you are muted. You are muted, please. All right, they are all muted, and of course, I am not sure why that is the case. Mazi, can you hear me, please? If you can hear me, can you talk to me? All right, they are not talking. I am not sure why they are not talking. I saw Mazi Vitalis is muted, but we must continue. It is still Biafra Radio as we are waiting to sort out the technicalities that we are facing, which I am not sure why they are muted. And of course, they are not talking. We will rectify that. I will take a short break again while we try to rectify the problem, and of course, and see how we can sort this issue out. It is still Biafra Radio, and of course, we are live, we are direct, and please don't go away, because we will get this problem sorted as soon as possible.
No more turning back. Forward ever, back never. No more turning back. Forward ever, back never. No more turning back. Forward ever, indigenous Biafrans. In case you never know, we are the chosen generation. In case you never know, we hid into the call of our past heroes. Monsters are killing us, pressing silent, but we know that this is war. Everybody know, them know, you know. Then we know they don't want us to be free, cause we got it. Part of this is deceiving. Then we go. Every each and every mind they think we never go. Cause we need our freedom. We want our freedom. Give us our freedom. We demand our freedom. Let the Babylon say. Jano, Jano. Let the Babylon say. Hona, Hona. No more turning back. No more turning back. No matter what I want to say. Can't stop the motion.
All right, let's try this again. Mazi, can you hear me now?
Live and direct. Maz, I'm hearing you loud and clear.
All right, please, if you can hold on for me, I need to connect our deputy interim national coordinator. Let's see if he can. I am not sure what was the problem initially, but I know that you were muted. But I'm trying to see if I can connect him. All right, he's with us now. Mazi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right, we are live, we are direct, and Biafrans all over the world are listening. Bringing to you this evening on Biafra radio platform, live and direct, today being the 19th day of August 2025. We have with us right now the interim national coordinator of South Africa with his deputy. I will allow them to, of course, introduce themselves. Mazi Vitalis, please go ahead. Biafrans are listening.
Okay. Good evening, Biafrans. Mazi, am I coming out?
Loud and clear, and the whole world is listening. Please go ahead.
Yes. I still remain Mazi Chima Vitalis Ibe, the interim national IykeObed South Africa. They want to Muchineke.
Thank you very much. And of course, I have also the deputy national coordinator, interim coordinator, Mazi. If you can please go ahead and introduce yourself to Biafrans.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone. My name is Remain Comrade Emmanuel Okoye, the acting national deputy coordinator of South Africa. There were no Mushineke.
All right, thank you very much. Mazi Vitalis, please, I will now allow you to go ahead and tell Biafrans what you have for them this evening, because the whole world is listening and Biafrans all around the world. Please go ahead, Mazi.
Okay. Once more, greetings to you all over the world. I greet you all. Good evening from here. Good afternoon. Good morning. Depends on your time zone, wherever you are hearing me from. As I have introduced myself earlier, we want to use this means today to let Biafrans to know that IykeObed South Africa is back on track. Why will I say it's back on track? Yes, many things have happened since our leader have been incarcerated. Some people just decide to destroy what our leader have put in place, more especially here in South Africa. These have resulted to many zones and units being inactive. They are no longer inactive.
Everybody is on his own. Many coordinators and many members are on their comfort zone, waiting for the day they say that our leader have been released, which is very, very bad. And it is very, very sad indeed that a meaningful Biafran, a learned Biafran, a Biafran who can articulate, can go and sit comfortably in his own home, waiting for our leader to be released. Is it by magic or by, I don't know, whichever means? They left the load on the family alone, which is very, very wrong. We decide to come back again to call every assiduous member of IykeObed, those that are working assiduously for the restoration of the sovereign state of Biafra, to come back to their senses. We want to gather again to make sure we have, in one way or the other, assisting whatever that is happening, what others are doing, to make sure that our leader is being released. So as a result of this, South Africa decided to have a new national coordinator, which I was the one. And my deputy here with me is my deputy. We decided to form an executive because since so many years now, IykeObed South Africa don't have executive. There was a word that I used to hear from most of their mouth. Every time you see them talking, they say leadership, leadership. You see, whenever you see some people going astray, going against the code of conduct of the organization they belong, you will see them with another word. Just like when Nigeria doesn't have a president. Whenever you see them speaking, they say from the presidency. Not from the president, they say from the presidency. This time around, some group of people named themselves leadership. IykeObed leadership, they call themselves leadership. We decide to come back to the real code of conduct, to follow the rules that was laid down by our supreme leader, Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And then by the special grace of Chukwu Kabiama, we are achieving our aim and objectives. We are moving forward. I have using this opportunity to inform others, those that thought that nothing is happening, that are waiting for the release of our leader, to come back and join the moving train, which is us. Those that are loyal to the instruction of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Because there was a saying, they say anyone or group of people that we are reluctant to Onyendu's direct, that very person is a bunch of hypocrites. Any order from our leader must be obeyed. Anyone that disobeys the order of our leader, I don't think that person is a real member of IykeObed. And I don't think that Onyendu remains that very person's leader. Maybe they have another alternative. For all I know, some people that have fallen astray, opportunity to ask them that there's a time for them, and we will accommodate them if they decide to come back. As long as you're a member of IykeObed under oath, the door is still open. Because very soon, all of them will be fizzled out. Our leader have been saying that the rallying points we need is to forge a common ground, a common front to get Biafra. So all those criminals forming baby cabals, very soon you people will be fizzled out. That is the game. There's no two ways about it. The door is still open for now. I repeat, the door is still open for anyone who wants to come back to his senses or her senses. Every illegal account anywhere should be closed down. The only acceptable account is the one being supervised by our finance head, Lolo Neneyanga, which our leader has said this several occasions. That any account Neneyanga is not in charge has to be closed. I don't know why Biafrans, anytime they want to organize organization, they come up with accounts. That is the only weapon. But this time, close your ear and close your eye and just follow the moving train. Let us focus our attention on getting Biafra. If I were to say, if there is anything that you need to ask, hold on. Put it in the back of your mind and wait our leader to come out. I'm not begging people, but I'm just trying to let you people to understand, because we have started this IPOB with peace and reconciliation, asking people to just forget whatever that happened and come back. Let us move ahead. And at the same time, we are planning for a convention which will going to take place at Western Cape, being Cape Town. Very soon, we will let the whole world to know the actual date that the convention will be held. All these things are preparation to bring everybody back. All these things are preparation to get IPOB South Africa back to its normalcy. I'm not trying to take much of your time. All I'm trying to say for people to understand that we are moving forward. Anyone that did not join now should not blame anybody. Let me just hold on let me just stop here so far so that Mazi Ikechwanora, maybe if you have any other question you can ask, or let my deputy also have something to say.
Thank you very much, Mazi. Let's hear from the deputy. And then, of course, after that, I will come back with a couple of questions. Deputy, Acting Deputy National Coordinator, can you please talk to Biafrans? The line is open. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. My name is Sirmen Kombedi Manarukoye, the Acting Deputy Coordinator South Africa here in Western Cape. First of all, I would like to thank my senior comrade IykeObed. JP. I'm okay if you are his own here. As an upper died, I think on Ryan. On your IykeObed, no IykeObed was IykeObed. But now he's coming back, no matter whatever the enemies are trying to do.
As we'll continue. We must continue.
And the Chubu will lead you.
He said.
Okay. So also, I would like to thank all the South African IPOB and the IPOB at large. May Chubu bless us. And based on the question from our host, and the aim and our objective of being on the air this evening is not much. It's only to propagate the good news. What is the good news? for liberation, restoration, and the actualization of Biafra. And the good news there is that we are going to have peace convention, peace and reconciliation convention in Cape Town, Western Cape. There, we need to bring back all the IPOBs in South Africa. We need to bring everybody back again. This is opportunity. We are not begging anyone to come, but we are trying to advise those that have go astray. If you go astray, you know. If you are in line with the code of conduct, IPOB, you know. And vividly, I will tell you that 90% of people that call themselves IPOB member is no more IPOB. There is states that make you to qualify being an IPOB, active IPOB. You are just an IPOB on mouth, but not active IPOB. Even many of us here in South Africa that still believe that we are IPOB. We are no more IPOB. Some of principal officers, even the coordinators, are no more IPOB. That's why we want to satisfy everybody, to highlight everybody, to inform everybody, to come this convention we are going to have in Western Cape. There, we need to invite everybody. If you have any question, bring it and come. That day, your conscience will be clear. If you are not sure what is going on in IPOB, come on that convention. Your conscience will be clear. If you don't know where to belong, come that day. Everything will be clear to you. Come, bring your questions. Come, we will clear you. There is this I want people to know about IPOB. That you are an IPOB. If you are not stick on that code of conduct, you will make a mistake. You will never say, hey, I'm IPOB. Mazi Vitalis is my coordinator. He told me to do this and he told me to do that. If if the national coordinator is not going in line with our code of conduct, you have to call him back and tell him, my coordinator, you are not going according to our code of conduct. If you are following that principles of code of conduct, you will never make a mistake because it will direct you wherever you go. At the end, you will win. But if you are believing in someone, that someone will tell you what to do, if you can make mistakes. So I believe that those that follow the principles of our code of conduct, they will achieve what we are fighting for. And what are we fighting for? To restore Biafra. Okay, within you, how do you believe that you are still in line with IPOB code of conduct? Let's take South Africa, for instance. You are IPOB. Who participate in activities of IPOB? What makes you IPOB? Our leader, I remember, our leader told you that, he told us that if you are an IPOB member, you either be in war front or you are somewhere else financing those that are in war front. So if you are not part of this, you must be part of that. Then you believe that if you believe that you are financing it How do you finance it? Where is your money going? If your money cannot go to our worldwide finance head, which is Miss Nenayanya, it then means your money is not going in the right way. It's not going in the right way. You must channel your money to the appropriate what is supposed to go. If you every month, which is you're supposed to contribute to your monthly dues, and you are not paying it, after 3 months, it already disqualify you not to be a member of IPOB. You are no more active member. You are just ordinary member of IPOB. Once after 3 months, you are not paying your dues. Whether you are a coordinator, you are not a coordinator, you are a financer, or you are not. After 3 months, you are not paying you are no more. If you come back to become an active member, you must retake oath again. That will qualify you again to become an active member of IPOB. So within you, know whether if you are active member or if you are no more active member. That's why we are hosting this convention to bring everybody back to our normal route. Let's follow that route, our leader. Inspire us to follow. Some of us, okay, let me not go too far because it's like I'm going too far. So I would like everybody just to rethink and ask himself, ask your conscience, am I still doing what our leader told us to do? Or is it because of our leader is inside, is in dungeon, then we have to quit all we are doing till our leader comes out? Then who will do it for? That's why we said our leader believed that he told us that he will never disappoint us. That we will be the people that we disappoint. And that is what is going on. We are disappointing him. We are disappointing him. If we can be able to find out what he's going through in that dungeon, the insult he's getting from the Fulanis, the humiliation, the assault, intimidation, what he's getting from this Fulani, DSS, wherever we are, we will be crying. We will be crying. So my comrades, please, everybody should prepare himself or herself for this convention, which will come up next month. Prepare yourself wherever you are, because this convention will be a special one. We will achieve a lot. We will achieve a lot. Thank you, my comrades.
All right.
Let me give a chance to our.
Well spoken. Let me go again to Mazi Vitalis. Mazi, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm hearing you, man.
All right, Mazi,
Loud and clear.
before you proceed, I just want to ask just a very short question. Can you please tell Biafrans, just like your deputy have said, what this convention is all about, and of course, what has gone wrong in IPOB South Africa as well? Please go ahead, Mazi.
Okay, let me first of all start from the second question by what has gone wrong in IPOB South Africa. And you see, Master, there is this adage that we used to say that when a taboo becomes old in an institution, it ends up becoming a norm. There are these people that are calling themselves leadership that was in power in IPOB South Africa, taking order directly from Nzurumike and the DZM. They started misbehaving. They no longer go according to our code of conduct. They believe that they are untouchable. When they bring out their evil agenda and the opposite, you will be attacked. They will call you all sorts of names. But when you look at it from another angle, the people that are calling somebody name are phone embezzlers. Criminals. Most of them say, there's something my deputy said here. He said that once you are among the leader or a principal officer and you didn't pay monthly dues for 3 months, you're no longer an active member. This group of individuals are not even contributing any cent. They don't pay their monthly dues. It is so appalling that someone that called himself a freedom fighter and happened to be in such position that they are behaving anyhow they want. Things goes wrong in South Africa. And the problem started from a member of the US called Nzurumike. Nzurumike approached Ogochukwu Isu, who was the former national coordinator during that period, that he need him to do something for him. And what did he need him to do? He want to use Ogochukwu Isu to tarnish the image of Lolo Neneyanya. And Ogochukwu Isu approached me and tell me this. And advised him not to follow that idea. That he should not listen to that idea. I warned him never to listen to Nzurumike, which he did. Yes. He rejected the move. He said, no, I can't do that. But along the line, in a short period of time, when the fund he embezzled, when he was a coordinator in Johannesburg zone, when his friends exposed him, and he was shivering, thinking that he would be removed as a national coordinator. He ran to the present zonal coordinator, which is Maazi Chubike, for them to defend him from his friends who have wrote petition against him to the CRC members. Those ones say no, they will not support any evil. He did not follow their code of conduct. How can somebody give you money to support what we are doing? And you use the money, you didn't even show the money to the zone, the zonal members. That look, someone saw me somewhere and decided to give me social amount. The amount is too, it's not even a small amount. The amount is approximately, approximately $700 now. Yeah. $1,000 a year now, no? No, approximately $7,000 or more. Someone gave you. He ate the money. Now, immediately this problem started, he reaches the ear of Nzurumike. Nzurumike then jump in. Instead of calling for CRC, Nzurumike come on his own to have a meeting with the whole IykeObed coordinators, IykeObed South Africa coordinators. After the meeting, he started telling Ogochukwu Isu, if the whole members of CRC members come here for this matter, for your hearing, you are gone. because you have been collecting money from the financial head, and there's a money they are also accusing you. All these things will be removed. That was where Okechukwu Isu now promised him that he's going to do whatever he asked him to do. That was when they started. The plan was given to them. And what is the plan? They should come to South African IPOB, let him pick up his own gang members so that they will start shouting account in our national forum, in our general forum. Before you know it, we begin to see noise everywhere. When we came to the forum, begin trying to explain to members that there's nothing wrong with the account. These people continue to shout. That was when I knew that something is wrong. And when I dig and follow it up, I found out that it's from Zurumike. When the matter goes further, and they give our SADC rep order to send a message to the national coordinator, which is Okechukwu Isu, to stop that. And he should direct everybody to stop that. There's nothing wrong with accounts. Everybody should be paying their dues and let everybody be going into our national accounts. Obiku just came and delivered a message, and somebody they have given a message. Isu came to the national forum and said the same thing they told him. Yeah, he said members of IPOB, they say I should tell you people to stop agitating for accounts. But as him that was a language he used to end it. That is to tell you that they know what they are doing. And these people continue. Before you know, they say they are agitating for accounts. Now, when they our financial head, which is Lolo Alia, Gloria Alia, decide to account for them. The same Okechukwu was the one that came out and said, even if we do this account, we cannot accept it. Unless which lady that is mentioned his name, Amarachi Gift, must come and audit the account that you do. You see that even if you do the account they are shouting for, they are not going to accept it. They know what they are looking for. So we know from account, they started shouting that this lady must be removed as a financial head. You know, they started asking us, where is Nene taking our money to? Do you see the person they are targeting is Nene, not this very woman that is working in national head here in South Africa? And we are not quiet. We are outspoken defending this woman and Nene and the account. That nothing. Now it became a problem. They started calling us name, calling us autopilot. There's never a name that they did not label and gave us. They started removing us from the position that we are in the national executive. I was national secretary. I was removed. They started making plan on how to purchase a house, which I opposed that. I said, no, I'm not the support. These people with their various plans, evil plan. Now we decide to stay on our own. Now, when I was the coordinator of Pretoria, IPOB zone Pretoria. Now they came again with a plan to form another faction of IPOB in Pretoria. This thing is not a small fight. I know what I fought here. The very guy that they wanted to use, I went to that guy and gave him a warning. So they couldn't achieve their aim here. They only achieved their aim at Johannesburg. But then in Victoria, Thomas, I say, a lot of things happen. They begin to threaten us. There's no type of threat that we didn't receive from these people.
All right,
But we know.
Mazi, I know South African story. If you begin to tell it, Chigabo, and it will not be finished. Now, what I want you to do for me is to tell Biafrans the reason why we are embarking on this peace and unity convention. What do you people want to achieve from that convention? Please go ahead.
Thank you very much, Mazi. Now, as a result of this, there was calmness in IPOB. Everywhere is silent. So many zones, everybody go back to his comfort zone in his house. No one is attending meeting anymore. But my son, it's not like that. But some other zones shut down. So we decide now, after the order from our leader, because we must continue, no matter how many we are, that we should not allow anything to happen to IPOB South Africa. Then we came back and created a forum and named it Peace and Unity, a reconciliation forum for anyone who is willing for peace. They should come and join. And many begin to gather. Many members came back, they joined the forum, and we started afresh. Until I was being elected, nominated as the active, let me just say, temporary national coordinator for now, to lead the people. And now we decide unanimously that we are going to hold a convention. This convention is to bring everybody together. This very convention is for people that have questions, anybody that have grudges. That is a chance, a place for him or her to come and open up. Whatever that you feel that is making you to withdraw back, come that very day and let Biafrans know. All we need is we want people to come out in numbers. This convention we're going to hold, the date will be announced very soon. So we need every member of Africa, South Africa, to come out, wherever you are. Our aim is to bring up IPOB South Africa back to the way other nations have been seeing us. So IPOB South Africa is one of the best in IPOB to whole world, worldwide. We are not dormant. We are action people. We have done a lot, and we cannot stop doing until Biafra is restored.
Of course. Thank you. Mazi, before you summarize, I just want you to touch on one area, and then of course I will give you time to summarize. I will also want to get to the deputy coordinator as well. Mazi, our leader is still incarcerated. The lawyers are being paid each time our leader is going to court. And when I say that the lawyers are being paid, I'm not talking small money. I'm talking a huge amount of legal fees are being paid. Now, what do you have to tell IPOB Biafrans who are in South Africa, those who have taken a back seat and said, we wait for Onyendu? How can you be waiting for Onyendu when he still needs your help? He needs your finances so that lawyers will be paid so that they can do their job and Onyendu will come out. Because when you say you are waiting for Onyendu to come out before you can start getting involved in financial issues in IPOB, you are not doing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu a favor. You claim you love him, but you are not, because he needs you. He needs your support. Now, have you ever wondered and asked yourself, how is Onyendu's legal fees are being paid? It has to be paid. Even the people who are making noise, we are this, we are DOS, they are not paying the fees. The fees that are being paid is coming out from our treasury, which Wadanene manages. And it's very few people who are contributing. Now, Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu needs everybody on board. especially South Africa, to come out and support our finance, to ensure that our legal teams are being paid for him to come out. Because if we don't do that, why are we saying we want him to come out? Well, we're not supporting. He cannot help himself while he's inside there. It's we that are here that are going to rally around him in any way we can, especially financially, and pay to the right account to ensure that Oyendumazi Nnamdi Kanu comes out. So please, what are you telling Biafrans, IPOB members in South Africa, with regard to Onyendu legal fees and those who have refused to pay anything into the coffers of IPOB? And when I say pay, I'm talking about the right account. Please go ahead, Mazi.
Thank you, Mazi Ikechukwu. It's very, very appalling that someone will be at a safer place. They undermine the suffering of their leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I used to say it openly, even at our own meeting here, because this thing have resulted that when you talk about finance, they begin to look at you as if you are a criminal. You want to extort money from them. That is what this thing have cost. Our leaders' legal fee is being paid. I remember vividly, I was a member of IPOB South Africa Executive, even before I was made a national executive. I was made a national coordinator. The legal fee, I know in every court, I know the amount of money that are being transferred. I know a huge amount. And the money is coming in during that period. People are paying money, people are supporting, and things are moving well. Now, those ones that are run out, just waiting for anything to be out, how is it going to come out? You remember when I was saying before, I said, did they want God to do magic? So the anything will come out. God will not come from heaven and bring onion to earth. It's you and I that is going to use. Nobody is contributing anymore. People are no longer paying their dues. Even the money that the so-called leadership are collecting from some zones and units here in South Africa, they are lying to them that they are using it for onion dues matter, not knowing that I don't know where that money is going. Let them ask those people that call themselves leadership, what are they doing with that money they have been collecting for South Africa? Because the lawyers that are defending Oyendu now are not being paid. Even to get money for logistics for members that will come into the court, the family members and other well-wishers, is a problem. This woman used to run around soliciting for finance. And people that will come to her aid is only people from America. This is what we saw. We say, no, enough of this rubbish. We must unite and come back and help. This woman is suffering. Every load is on her head. I don't know whether the so-called leadership want Onyendu to remain there forever or what. I don't know. Because for me, I will say that this people doesn't want Onyendu to come out. Because with their attitude, with their character, with what I saw, how on earth can they come and collect money from South Africa, a good amount of money? They withhold the money. They didn't present that money to help, to pay for the lawyers' logistics. Even the visit of Onyendu's feeding. Nobody's talking about all this thing. Tomorrow they will say it's their Onyendu. How can you stand and call him my leader? But then you looked at when he was inside, when he was inside the dungeon. You don't care about his feeding, whether he was eating or not. You don't care about his health. They don't even care. They don't care at all. That is why we decided to have mention. That is why we decide to come back to restart IPOB South Africa to make sure we bring it to the way it was before. There were Mazi.
All right, thank you, Mazi. Hang in there for me. I need to go to the deputy national coordinator. If you can hear me, please unmute yourself. And then, of course, I'll need you to. All right, Mazi, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear.
All right. Also, you've heard what I said to the acting national coordinator with regards to finance, because to be honest with you, we have to be, straightforward about this. IPOB cannot function without finance. It's very, very important, especially in this critical time that we are in, that our leader is incarcerated. We are paying legal fees. Now, the question is, where does the money come from? We cannot be depending on just America alone. USA is trying. Other parts of the world is trying. South Africa need to come to the party as well, because we have been on holiday for a long time, fighting war, waging war against each other. We are not partaking in the things that is moving this family forward. The so-called leadership are coming here withdrawing money. We don't know what they do with that money. They're not even paying for the legal fees. So what will you tell IPOBs South Africa who are listening to us this evening with regards to their financial obligation and commitment as far as our leaders' legal fees and other logistics are concerned? Mazi, please go ahead.
Okay, thank you, my comrades. I don't have much to say there, because if you open your mouth, if I start to discuss about finance, what happened in South Africa, then everybody will be awake till tomorrow morning. But thank God that my coordinator have explained a lot pertaining it. Because mmadụ na-abọkwu na-eje ntụ ofu onye si n'ụkwụ ya dịka ụkwụ anụ efo na nsogbu adịgo. As a freedom fighter, when a freedom fighter start to invest in another man's country with the freedom money, I don't know whether if that person is still a freedom fighter or not. When those cabals that call them DOS, at the initial stage, the time our leader, the first time, after 2020 or 2021, then what are the agenda they have concerning our leader to see that our leader come out from the dungeon? What are their motives? Is that time I'm start suspecting what are the motives of these people? Now, they start, if they see that you are very lazarus in working with the conduct of IPOB, they will make sure they spare you from IPOB. I know Western Cape as a whole was suspended from IPOB. Then a lot of coordinators Africa was being suspended. Why? Because of where our money is going. And that time, South Africa they are one of the best that contribute money for IPOB worldwide. If you count America, or count Europe, then you have to count South Africa. What these people did, it was quite abhorrent. That now they want to change the rules by saying that Nanyanya will not direct them on what to do with money. So when they start to taking money from the head of finance, they now ask her that she will not question why the money is, where the money is going. Then what are they doing with the money? They told us that they have to start farming and Hagebido's wife. Now nobody should use Hausa Fulani cow or Hausa Fulani goat to do any traditional event in Igbo land. They start investing money. The hard money we are getting, they start investing it on every back on today. Where is those people today? They start sharing palliative that hungry is too much. Buhari bring hungry. They start sharing palliative. That is the way to squander the money. That palliative, are you sharing it to who and who? Now they are cultivating rice all over Igbo land. That food will be yoko. Where is that food? Where is those investments they make? Now they come to South Africa, they want to buy a house. We all know all those things, but let's not continue with that. Our aim this time around is, what are we going to do to see that our legal dues are being financed well? I thank God for Western Cape also and some part of other units in Johannesburg and Victoria. Some of us, since then, we are still active and we are still contributing. And I know I'm part of, if somehow finance here, I know when Nenayanya demand for money. Sometimes she will ask different countries nowhere. We will be the last resort for the money. We will be the last resort. Then we have to try our best and send to her. So now, the truth about everything is that the rules have not changed. Any money you are contributing that's not going to Nenayanya is not going for IPOB. It's going for an individual account, individual purse. That's why this convention is very, very important, so that people will know the way, they will know the truth. They will know where the money is going. And even till date, any message you hear comes from Nenayanya. Some of us, some people are calling it AI. Some people are calling it a lot of words. And some people are saying that when Master Nandi can come out, that he have a question to answer. You are spirit leader, have a question to answer. And when he give them, when he directs a message to them, they don't obey the instructions. If you can't obey the instructions, who are you? What are you thinking you are propagating? What are you thinking you are propagating? Which means you don't want restoration of Biafra. You are just there for your own pockets. I want to keep working at this. If you are there, you will be confused. But if God Almighty call you for this work, nobody will confuse you. So Muchineke, this convention we are having is peace and unity. We don't care who you are. Even if you belong to the other party, you belong to this party, you belong to the other, we don't care. What we need, come. That thing that have disturbing your mind, your grievances, come and lay it. It will be sorted out. Thank you, my comrade.
All right. Thank you, Mazi. Let's wrap it up. Dear friends, you have heard our men, and I'm talking about the people who have come out and dedicated themselves to do this noble work. And this is the acting national coordinator of South Africa, as well as his deputy. And of course, they have came here to share the vision. But most important part of this vision is how South Africa will come on board to support, of course, to ensure that Onyedumazi Nnamdi Kanu is taken care of financially and otherwise, because the bills have to be paid. And of course, it is IPOBians who will pay this bill, because we have no sponsors from anywhere or any part of the world except IPOB. And South Africans are coming on board. So if you are a South African IPOB member and you're listening to me this evening, the time is now. Let's get on board and ensure that our leaders' legal fees are paid. Every other logistics are paid. We need finance in order for us to run this noble family. All right, before I let this gentleman go, I need your parting shot. Mazi Vitalis, what is your last word to Via France before I let you go?
Okay, Mazi, thank you very much. I just want to use this means to let Biafrans to know that many have lost faith in this struggle, thinking that it is impossible to actualize Biafra. I want to let them to know that it is not so. Biafra will be achieved. Biafra must come unless Chukwukabiama doesn't exist. It takes spirit to understand what I'm saying. Don't look at it in a kind of way. Biafra must come. And once you begin to believe in that word, that spirit will enter you. They should stop looking at those that are using IPOB as a merchandise, a mechanism to make money. Let them look at our leader. Upon all the suffering, he still stood on his ground. He never disappointed us. He told us earlier that he will not be the one to disappoint us, that we are the one that will disappoint him. And it have come to pass. Let's therefore retrace our step and come back as a prodigal son and repent and come and do the needful.
Right. Thank you, Mazi Vitalis, the national coordinator of South Africa. And of course, he is acting. That's why I call him the interim national coordinator. They are the people who are trying to see how to bring South Africa back to the table to join all other IPOBians all around the world to do the needful. And Mazi, the deputy national coordinator, please, your last word in 1 minute.
Okay. Thank you, Muchineke. Thank you, Muchineke. Especially those who are lazy roots. Who are lazy roots to see that this restoration must be achieved during our own time. And my prayer is that on 10th of October will be the last day our leader will appear in court.
Yes, sir.
And Zoom. So whatever you are doing now, this is time to clear yourself. Don't be idle. Don't say, hey, it doesn't concern me. It concerns you because no metri me or metuanya. Kaya chaba nombo muti ya na chwa nwete ye o ga adị na anyị mma. Ọnụ na anyị nọ n'obodo a onwe onye ọ dị obi mma. Anyị nidu ka anyị na-anụba anyị. Ana m asị onye ọ na tinye aka ka anyị nwete Biafra. Udo dịrị unu ụmụ Chineke.
You say? Thank you very much, Mazi. Thank you very much for coming. And of course, this is where we'll leave it and we will let them go. All right, let me say my piece before we call it a night. The struggle for the restoration of Biafra runs on the wheels of money. Yes, I said it. You can quote me. The struggle for the restoration runs on the wheels of money. And of course, ever since the inception of this struggle, Biafrans has been sponsoring this struggle themselves. Now, I want you to ask this question. You can ask anybody else. Who is paying for our leaders' legal fees? Who is footing the bills? Very, very important. You see the kind of lawyers we have, the calibers of legal reps we have. Each time our leader goes to court, do you think it's for free? Absolutely not. And this is why this evening I am asking Biafrans, wherever you are and you are hearing the sound of my voice, you need to help. You need to assist. You need to do whatever you can to ensure that our leader gets the best of legal representatives. They are not doing it for free. They are being paid for it. And of course, we must support to ensure that our legal field is footed. We sit here, we say we want our leader to be free. We want our leader to be released. Yes, he will be released, but he needs the best. And the best comes with money. And there's only one purse where this money is coming from our national treasury, which is being run and overseen by one of the all those people who are telling you, don't pay money into that account, don't pay money into the account that the Nayanya is overseeing. Ask them, do you people ever paid for Odindu's legal fees? Ask the so-called leadership, have they for one day paid for our leaders' legal fees? Just ask them. Absolutely not. They are not paying it. So why should they ask you not to pay money into the same purse that is catering for the legal representation of our leader Mazen Kane? That tells you all you need to know. And on that note, this is where we're going to leave it. And of course, we will be bringing you coordinators from Pretoria, because this evening we made a bit of a mess up because I thought I was hosting the coordinators, but of course I was actually hosting the acting national coordinator and his deputy. So we will be having coordinators from Pretoria, coordinators from Johannesburg, coordinators from Western Cape, coordinators from all other parts of South Africa. They will be on this show talking to Biafrans as the week progresses. And of course, this is where we are going to leave it. And it is from me this evening. And from here, I want to say, Biafrans, thank you for joining us this evening. May Elohim bless our leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. May he protect him. May Biafra be restored in our time. From me, from here, it is goodbye. And God bless Biafra.